Hello and welcome to today's Wild Hearthstone video on Choose One Druid. Choose One Druid is really a mid-range deck that sort of revolves around, there it is, Untapped Potential, which requires that we, like it says, end turns with unspent mana, but the reward being that any of your Choose One effects now have both effects instead of just the one. So, with this in mind, we aim to take use of all the pretty good Choose One cards like Wraths for removal, or Nourishes for card draw, Hidden Oasis for healing, or Ancient of Lore. Any of the just sort of generically good Choose One cards. We also want to take advantage of, besides those cards, just some generically good, support pieces. Mutanus is kind of good in a good generic way. Neptulon and Nathria, all good in generic ways. We also have cards like Jade Idol to give us some late game, if it happens to go that long. Since we are a mid-range deck, we don't mind doing that. And that's the basics of the deck. Remember to like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you would like this, if you like this channel and would like to see more in the future. And if you have any sort of questions like, hey, I don't have X, what about Y? Go ahead and leave it down in the comments below. This deck is pretty friendly for the most part, so you don't need everything besides, things like the quest, which are, required to make it work. But anywho, on to game number one. And game number one with our little Choose One Druid.
The forest fights back.
Let's see, we're going against Hunter, which are almost always aggressive. So, I think we'll get rid of Idol. Honestly, probably get rid of all of them. Go ahead and keep the quest, because it's sort of the whole linchpin of the deck, and it's always nice to have them. Okay, these are a little more interactive early on, if it's some sort of, well, depending on the style of aggressive list. If it's Quest Hunter, we might be looking for some healing, which even then might not be enough, but it will help.
My blood boils for war.
Alright, alright. We'll go ahead and just untap Potential and pass. Your turn one is pretty well decided for you all the time, so there is that. So this does appear to be some sort of spell huntery list so far. Admittedly with a pretty slow opener, but we're not going to complain. Since we want to take, if we can truly avoid it, we want to progress our quest each turn, unless, we're in threat of dying, at which point, you gotta do what you gotta do. But in this instance, the reason why I say that is we're going to Nature Study. Yeah, Whispers is an okay card. Why not? We'll Nature Study to leave open 1 mana. Next turn, we can always Wrath down the Slither Spear, if nothing else. See what our opponent's gonna do. Assuming that it'll be enough to kill him, of course. Which it might not. Wait, what? Okay. Alright, whatever. Maybe it's some sort of generic little aggressive list. We'll go ahead and just Wrath down this Naga regardless. Again, we kind of have to open our mana to progress our quest each and every turn. Let's see. If we're going to play this turn is a good question. Well, we have a slow moment. I do apologize about the rank being so low. The ladder having basically just reset as of the time of me recording this, and I haven't had a lot of time to play in the couple of days since the reset. Normally I would try to be a little bit higher, but real life got in the way, Let's see. We do.
What if?
I think just to preserve our life total, we're just going to Feral Rage for armor. Yeah, we'll just play it safe here. Once we get to the what's the word? To the tier, we can always just keep River Grove to kill that, so we don't mind taking some turns off if we need to. Quick shot. We have enough healing in this deck that we don't really mind taking some damage early on. Of course, we'll have to make some decisions on the fly here. That's a good question. It's 12. You know what? We'll just go ahead and do the silence now. I know we wanted to wait until after this turn to be able to silence and kill it in one motion, but this is again one of those moments where we're just trying not to die, really, and anything beyond that is secondary.
Mine is mine.
Okay. Oh, does he have that mecha dog thing that like dredges, and if it's a 1 cost you just summon it, and that's what like is going on here? I think, maybe. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Let's see. Let's go ahead and Hidden Oasis. Just gain a lot of health and stuff. That is one of the reasons why you run a lot of healing effects and like healing spells like the Hidden Oasis and the Ancient of Lore. Is the reasons why we do that is because since we're passing with mana left on the table here, there's a real possibility that most decks can just run us over if we aren't particularly careful, and having all of these healing effects allows us to sort of recover from taking turns off. And the meta isn't so aggressive that we need to be like that concerned about dying in the first few turns. Well, they spent the whole turn basically getting rid of the Ancients, so I think this turn we'll just go ahead and play Whispers of the Old Gods and summon a big old board of Wisp. Let's see, the top one is... And that's fine. I can always Starfall to basically clear their board, so there is that. Depending on what they decide to clear. If anything, we can always also just play Scenarios and push a lot of damage and maybe kill them? Well, if not kill them, chunk them for a lot, which is equally as good, more or less. Probably going to give that to the Wild Seed because it is Beast. See if he does that. Wait, what? Give minion +2/3 if you trade this. Did I do that? I might have. Whatever, that's fine. Give a minion +2/+3. After you trade this, give a friendly minion rush.
Quickly.
Did they trade it, I guess? I might not have been paying attention, which is very possible. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and Scenarios, I think. Right? Is that... It does come with 2. Yeah, it's not the most efficient board space-wise, but it's just there to push damage, so we'll take what we can get. And then just go face first. Pretty good. We can have basically a wide variety of answers. We can silence through a taunt, we can play a Neptulon and hit through particularly big things. We have Naturalize or Starfall to sort of catch anything that falls in between those holes. And we have a big old board against Hunter. I mean, there's just not that much they can do, really. Yeah. 0. Anything else? Alright, we'll take it. Not that bad. We'll go now to game number 2. And game number 2 with our little Choose One Druid. Let's see, almost all druids are some combo stuff, so we're just going to try and get some bodies on the board early and try and translate that into damage, hopefully. Of course, usually whatever goofy combo they're running doesn't really care about what we're doing. That doesn't mean we shouldn't try. And it is, again, we can probably win if we like really, get lucky enough. Go ahead and play the Living Roots with some saplings early on. We're still going to leave open mana to advance our quest while also trying to like develop or attack our opponent, which I understand sounds like a crazy thing to say out loud. But we still want to progress our game plan. Mutanus might be good for gobbling up some weird combo piece. Now what the combo piece might be, you know, who knows. But we shall soon find out, I do believe. Probably just gonna hero power and bonk down a little sampling buddy. Something else, we can always Feral Rage for some damage. Throw her upstairs.
This will be good.
Only have to go through one more turn. We can always, if nothing else, just keep her with a Grove and bolt him in the face for a couple. Let's see, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Come on, opponent. With your next Ramus. Yep, there's a Trigger the World Tree, so some goofy stuff is a brewing. So we're going to probably just play the mechanics on turn 7 almost regardless of the circumstance. I do think it's the initial plan of just, yeah, throwing stuff at our opponent's face and trying to kill him is the only way we're going to win this. They are probably playing a combo deck and we just die. If they have the sphere, they can break the world tree this turn, which would not be great. Kind of has to be said. Okay, ramping to the moon and back. Which isn't great. Kind of has to be said. Anything? No, nothing. Okay. Now that we have our quest online, we can raid an idol and turn it into a draw 2 for one. Yeah, that's actually really good here. Holy shit, that's great. I guess that's the question. I don't know if I really want to do that. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and Guardians. Why not? If they manage to like ramp really, really crazy, then we can always just play the Mojo Master and set their turn back down. Which is, yeah, fantastic. That's a great discover. Holy crap. If this works like I'm hoping it works, then we're going to really mess our opponent up here. If nothing else, we can always, like we talked about earlier, just Mutanizing. Alright, they play a scale to answer the... To be fair, there was a sincere chance that it's totally bricks and nothing happens. I would be very surprised if that is the case, but I mean, it's possible. So we'll go ahead and just rip it and pray. Anything big? I'm sorry, the fuck is... What? I mean, okay, I'll take the stats, I guess, but that is so not what I expected to see here. I mean, alright, I appreciate it. Sometimes you gotta make some, you know, some budget cuts. I do that shit all the time, clearly. By just looking at my deck list, you could tell that. Okay. Let's see. If they don't do anything super crazy, we can always just Cenarius for a big board and send our freshly buffed Mutanus at our opponent's dome. Digging for something. Digging for what? Removal? Or things to accelerate your own plan? What you digging for, opponent? Let's see, it's 2 less this turn, right? Yeah. Innovate. Innovating. Why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, okay, that's not that bad. I mean, it's whatever. It's fine. See, I want to try and save the Mojo Master for after the turn where they break the twig, so it most amount of what's the word? Most amount of impact. In the meantime, I'm just gonna go face and try and force our opponent to do some stuff. So yeah, come on, break it the thing this turn. At which point we will then first do our Jade Idol and then our Mojo Master. That has to be the last thing in the turn. Goes up to 20, and it's about to go down, back down to 5. They might do some degenerate-ish this turn, which is not going to be great. But to be fair, we're beyond the point of having the ability to, like,
Stone Legion, to me!
Do much with that. Well, that's not great. that's a thing. It resolves. Don't know if we're in that much. It's not great, but it might be alright. So next turn we'll be up to 9, so we can Jade Idol and Wrath down.
This must be the way. It's burning again.
Yeah, sure. What's happening? We can innervate. Another innervate. Into something. That's okay. That's not great, but it's like it's fine. Okay, so let's. Oh, we can make them burn 2 cards also. So let's make sure we do this correctly. I want to naturalize their big thing first. Okay, big scary taunt. Whomper. So we have 8 more mana, so we could do. Guess we could do. It's not great. It's a weird spot. I think yeah, we'll just bonk our opponent in the head. And I have 2 more mana. So do I kill a thing? Yeah, we'll kill a thing. Sure, and see what we draw. Probably not gonna matter what we draw. I have to say. And the plan. Let's see how much damage they have on the board. They have 8, 16, 62, 18, 18. So I think we gotta do a lot, don't we? I think we. I don't like having to do this, but we do have to. Use time dies. You 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ah! Okay, that's a Rish. I've never seen that with the temp tag. That's crazy. I mean, cool, but crazy. Next turn, we can once again just hopefully play the Mojo Master if we don't die, which is sadly a possibility.
Stone Legion, to me!
I'm a little confused as to what your deck is supposed to be, besides just like very old school, I play dudes and then hit you with said dudes, which is not a bad thing.
Minions, serve
Oh, that's not
soldiers of the cold.
great, but that's not that bad. It's gonna die this turn. Yeah, all friendly minions. Alright. I guess it's just some sort of like ramp druid, which is fine. Do they send it into our Mutanus, I assume?
That rope's burning
Let's start with the next turn. Well, okay, they still send it into Mutanus. 100%. Okay. I don't think I have to worry that much. Well, we kind of do. That's not entirely fair. So they have a big old board of weird, goofy shit that I can't play around because the deck doesn't have any internal consistency. So I guess we just Anixia. It's not great, but we don't have that much going on. Right now, we just need to get rid of as much damage as we can. Gonna leave behind 1 whelp, so they have to make the trade themselves if they care about that. Admittedly, they have 16 showing on board, which isn't great. I really thought I was gonna have a turn off to do this, but I clearly misread what our opponent is doing by a considerable margin. Okay.
Is there trouble?
Gotta be honest, this game can be fucking weird sometimes. Really. Oh, okay, well there's that. So do I die or do I live? Some dudes. Some cards. Don't think that matters. Kind of a brick. Kill one of your dudes or target one of the big ones, please. Nope. It's not helpful. Brick. Can't use it. Scenario Ward. Dealing with one of your guys. Yeah!
Burning again from the smallest seed.
Yeah! The real question is, how do I not die? Because I'm never going to get a turn to play this. What are we doing here? Coin. I mean, that's technically an option. It resolves. Let's see. So we can do...
May the sun warm your face.
On the biggest gargoyle, we'll Starfire. Whatever it's called. Then on the 4 health one, Boomkin to gain some health. I'll start Fall. Sorry, that's why it didn't sound right. Okay, we're live. Again, not by as much as I would like, but we're still here. This game is going much longer than I expected. I thought I would have been dead a long time ago, but that's cool. I'll play the matches. There's the board. I mean, if there was ever a good time to do it, now is the time. Yeah, I'll take your Patriarch. That's cool. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. Summoning some dudes.
Bubble, bubble. Magics.
You don't want to play the Okani on spells. Okay, so okay, that's cool. Yeah, there's nothing. It's incomprehensible nothingness. What the fuck do we do? 5, 8, 8, 3 is 11. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Yeah, we'll nurse, try and find something, I guess. Can I have some interaction? That technically qualifies. Sure, I don't like drawing this, but they're almost out of cards, so maybe cheating is the answer. And then we play the Mojo Master to get rid of all their mana. Hopefully that will prevent what they can do in their seemingly big dude ramp deck. I know they're sitting on a Lackey, and I think they're out of Sarah cards. I think.
I appreciate your
Could be
efforts.
wrong. We'll see what our opponent has. They have, yeah, 3 cards in deck, and I have way more, and I have basically infinite cards in my deck. Okay, Wild Grow thing. And ramping again. That is an option. That is a thing you can do that 100% resolves. Okay, now we have to figure out how to not die this turn. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Did I do all of that just to still die anyway to this fucking pile of cards? That's cool. I guess I just get my shit kicked in.
It takes pride to look this good. It takes pride.
Doesn't matter what I do.
Job done.
That's cool. We'll give our opponent. If they don't kill us, if they don't try to kill us immediately, then I'll scoop, but I'll let them have it.
Well played.
10 seconds. 9,
I owe
8,
you one.
7, 6, 5, 3, 2. Rude. What are you doing? 5. Come on, 2, 1. Are you not gonna attack me? Alright, being rude.
I can't win them all.
Oh well, the deck still did what it did. We just, you know, sometimes you just lose to weird shit. And on to our third and final game for the video. And our third game for our little Choose One Druid.
Fights back.
I'm going to assume that most of these are aggressive, so we'll look for more answers, like your Pirate Rogues of the World and stuff will demand some. It's not awful, honestly. Could do worse. Now, I'm expecting like a pirate or something, but it could be like a Burgle Rogue, or I don't know, some sort of Death Rattle
Never
stuff.
bring a sword.
Almost certainly is aggro, which is fine. Go ahead, quest passed. quest and pass. Blah, blah, blah. See what our opponent does. If they give us a really high value target, we might just rip the band-aid off. Do it immediately. I'm actually, because I don't want to take more damage, but Nature's Wrath, it'll yeah. Draw some cards. We'll then coin, so we don't lose our quest progress. Next turn, nothing else, we can always just hero power and pass if we're like really scared. Why does their card back look different in hand from deck? Whatever, that's weird. So is it like Secret Road, I guess?
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Okay, their deck is losing some internal consistency from being
This is good.
some sort of bout. No, okay. To be fair, there might be another dirty tricks. They just are running for card draw. Which isn't a bad shout, really. It is secret. Okay. What is that card? I know I saw this. Store. Soul inside a friendly secret. It resummons. Okay, so that's fine. That's not the most interesting thing, but
it takes pride to look this good.
Let's go ahead and just place Pride Seeker and pass. Had to look up the name of the card. Okay. Okay, the deck is just trying to do a lot of stuff, but it appears to be, yeah, at its core, some sort of secret road. That's cool. That's fine. Ew. Okay, how do I... So I could do... Well, no, that'll kill it, won't it? So I think we'll just hero power into Swat Burglar and pass. Stealth, Death Rattle. Okay, yeah, so I can... Next turn, use Keeper of the Grove to silence and deal 2 damage to this thing, which I think will kill it. I'm almost certain that's how the interaction works, but I could be wrong. About to eat a big old shit sandwich, as it were. So yeah, I guess you just have half aggro pirate and half secret. Or sorry, aggro rogue, and the other half is like...
Who did that?
Secret road, which aggro, yeah. Sorry, my brain got warped there. Initial plan. This should kill it without him. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need that really. So I think we'll Nature Studies to see what we can find. That's not great. It's really not great, honestly. Yeah, sure. Playing some dudes, summoning some dudes.
It takes pride to look
Pride Seeker. Spends all their mana, draw 2 cards. We'll just go ahead and Soul Wild just to
Job's done.
hopefully divert some attention off of us. If nothing else, we can always heal next turn, either from the Hidden Oasis or the Boomkin. Depending on which we deem more appropriate at the time. Let's see, what now? Alright. Some damage. Doesn't feel great. Goes for the trade, which we'll take. Dwarf Shadows, so you draw some spells. Sweet. Oh, strike. Dies. If it dies, return this card. Wait, what? Your next card this turn costs 2 less. Okay. Okay. Now there's something big old dudes, which is an option. So 5/5, but stealth, which is a bit of an issue. I think we'll just take. Hopefully, this isn't like get countered, but we're just gonna heal ourselves with something in the body. It's not great. think we just need to try and get rid of some stuff. What's up with all this temporary stuff? It's hilarious. Because I've never seen it, but I'll take it. I do know that they can just kill the Ancient on board. But right now, we're just trying to make them use their board on our board and not on my face, you know? Okay, we're looking at how are you gonna trade? Spike again. Next card, cheaper. Alright. Another secret. Annoyingly, several bits of their board have stealth, so I can't really interact with it like profitably.
Quickly.
Great. Okay, drawing more spells. Getting that minion to their hand. That was not great. Doing a lot. Oh, Healing Wave is not the way that. Okay, I mean it's a generated card, so maybe do much better. Alright, they're out of stuff. So I think we can do. Gotta kill something. So I think we'll get rid of 3/4 while I can. Sure, go ahead and kidnap all my dudes. That is a thing that you can do. We don't actually want to silence the kidnapped minions, as I will lose my creature tucked inside him.
I'll show them.
Mad Scientist. They're out of secrets though. There are 4 cards in deck and I'm at 17. I might just be able to play control and ride this out. Which is not the worst idea, honestly. Yeah, we take some damage, but it's like not the worst thing. Yeah, we'll go ahead and Raven Idol first and we'll just probably Starfall. Unless we discover something real big. And sure, for later. Give a minion +4/+2. Rush when he dies. And Claw might actually be better here. Dirty Tricks, helping them draw their whole deck. Go ahead and target 5/5. Alright. Yeah.
This will be good. I'm almost.
Alright, there we go. So I think we'll win this game in fatigue, which is a nice thing that this deck can do. Since a single Jade Idol with our quest is, in theory, like a forever growing board state. At some
Love
point.
the feel of wind in me sails. Wait for me.
Alright. What are we doing? What are we doing? Prep. Okay. This isn't the coolest thing in the world. Taking a lot of cannon pings, which isn't great. Do have 2 boomkins though, and that might honestly just be enough. So yeah, we want to get rid of the biggest damaging things on the board. Getting help while doing it. It's not exactly the most original play, but this is their last card. And I can't think of anything that would be naturally in their deck that pulls them out of this. Now maybe they've like burgled a card that might put more stuff in their deck, or they might take my Jade Idol. Who knows? trading in a lot, which is a pretty good sign. If they, the aggressive deck, feel the need to start clearing my board, then they're clearly in a good spot. That's pretty cute, it has to be said. Okay. Let's see what we're gonna draw first before we start making like hard decisions. Anything else? With the remaining 2 mana. Besides summoning a big old ghost. What do we do now? Oh, we can start really messing them up. So I think we'll get rid of the 5 damage
I must
thing.
safeguard the land.
Then we can honestly just get the other one back, naturalize them, and start taking damage. I doubt their deck is the best at dealing with that. We'll go ahead and Finley away our hands. It's a little weird right now. Yeah, very much like some cards plays. Kind of a big board, answer to a board. That's not bad. So we can then Feral Rage and take out the Pufferfish dude. Yeah, oh, Pufferfish, sorry. They're taking fatigue damage, and we have a great hand to basically respond to anything they can do that I could practically imagine. Again, they're crazy.
Trust the pirates.
Captain.
Wait for me! Feed
That's
the
the thing.
fish,
There's almost-
landlubber.
That's about it, though. Honestly, if nothing else, just working down in Nathria will probably do the trick, it has to be said. Yeah.
I am the brood mother. Don't you
Nathria into the actual captain. Rest. Admitted we don't have any more whelps to keep Nathria immune, but they have 1 card left and are taking 3 damage. So this game is basically over.
I'll show them.
Very neat.
Show them all.
Playing some cool little games. Alright, we'll take it. It's one of those I haven't had a game run to fatigue in a long time. So it's nice to know that this deck can really put in work at all stages of the game. Assuming, you know, you get a little bit lucky with draws. And you're a half-decent pilot. So, I just wanted to say thank you all for watching. Remember to like the video if you liked it, sub if you like my grab bag of content, would like to see more. And if you have some nice questions that are relatively civil, you can go ahead and put them in the comments below, and I'll try to get to them all, although no promises. Remember to stay safe out there, and be kind to one another. Bye-bye!